Ham Nation played a big part at the 2014 Dayton Hamvention. The forum was a big hit and played to a standing room-only crowd. How many hams does it take to set up the audio equipment for the forum? Well, here's Dan in 9LVS, adjusting the mixers, Dave at KA3JSD, Simon ZL7FAE, and George W5JDX. Look on. The professor was in. Here's Gordo, WA6NOA. He's greeting the crowd as the other Ham Nation hosts look on during the forum. There were dozens of questions from the audience. This young lady asked the Ham Nation team how old you had to be to become a ham. And Val in V9L, the Ham Nation contest and DX host, had the answer. Other volunteers manned the booth throughout Hamvention. Left to right are Jim, KD9GY, Bill, K2WH, Herman, KF2DR, Ron, WA4CHI, Dom, N3DD, Dan, AC8NP, Newsline host Don Wilbanks in with the volunteers, AE5DW, and finally Simon, ZL7FAE. Scott, KD4EBL, wore the Ham Nation colors. Check out this bright purple bow tie. And there was plenty of time to visit old friends also. Here's Wiki editor Dan in 9LVS visiting with Don, AE5DW. And we all had to stop and pose for Ham Nation visitors who wanted to get that special snapshot to take home. Here's Bob, Gordo, and Val in Audio Alley. Here, Jeff in 3VE, one of the volunteers, meets 20-meter post-show net control operator Steve, W7UDI. An 8-year-old Christopher Blount missed getting his technician class license by only one question. Here he talks to Gordo and picks up some tips before taking the exam again on June 7th. And here's Christopher with Ham Nation's Don Wilbanks and his dad, Jocelyn, KD8VRX. And Christopher got to pose with Bob Heil, too. And finally, the highlight of Hamvention for the Ham Nation hosts came Saturday afternoon when they appeared in front of more than 1 million listeners on Leo Laporte's weekly radio show, This Week in Tech.